Hey guys, I've done a lot of updates to the Fire Weakauras, so I thought it'd be a good idea to do another demo video just to go through all the changes and stuff because it looks a bit different. I'll cut to the chase. Starting from the left, going to the right, we've got Combustion. It's pretty self-explanatory. We've got Fire Blast. That's core ability that never changes. Now, a few of these other ones, they change depending on what you've spec'd, what talent you've chosen. This one's Kindling, Cinderstorm, and Meteor. The next one over is Living Bomb, Unstable Magic, and Flame Patch. You can see it changing there. They're dimmer. The passive talents are dimmer because they're passive talents. The next one over is Dragon's Breath, another core ability that doesn't change, followed by Blast Wave, Flame On, and Controlled Burn. That's that one there. And the last one, the big one, is your Mirror Image, your Rune of Power, your Incanter's Flow, which you'll see working once I get into combat. Now, that's all the same as it used to be. From here on is where I've changed it around a lot. You'll notice that down the bottom here, instead of at the top, you've got the Ice Flows charges. They've moved down here. I've also changed the graphic that's active when the ice flows are on, just to be a bit less intrusive on the rest of the HUD. So if I hit ice flows, you can see them pop up there on the sides. Obviously that you'll see a bit more of that when those icons aren't there anymore in Legion. You can see down the bottom there it works the same. You can see how long it's left until your next charge is available. Now the two little bars across the top are your shimmer and blink, depending on whether you've got shimmer talented or not. Currently I've got shimmer on, so you can see the two separate charges there. If you've got blink, you only get the one charge because you've only got one blink, obviously. If I shimmer around the place, you can see a little cooldown tells you when the next charge is available. If I do both, you can see what's happening there. Now if I wait for that cooldown to finish and switch back to Cauterize, because I need to show you that afterwards. Along the top here, the big orange bars where ice flows used to be, I've changed that so that that is now Phoenix's Flames. As this is the core ability given to you by the artifact weapon, it's pretty essential to the fire spec. So they're going to be in your face a bit more. These charges behave exactly the same as the ice flows charges. So whenever you use a charge, you see one of the bars disappear and you see the cooldown happening. Obviously I don't have the artifact weapon, so I can't show you Phoenix's Flames, but I've just, for demonstration purposes, bound these to my Fire Blast. So if I use a Fire Blast, you can see what would happen if I cast Phoenix Flames. So if I do that now, you can see how that's working there. The cooldown's telling you how long until the next one's available. If I use another one, same deal. You can also see Incanter's Flow working there. It goes from red to yellow depending on your stacks. Now, these won't appear, so when you're leveling and stuff in Legion, you won't see these here because they're only going to appear when you've got your artifact weapon on and when you have Phoenix's Flames available to use. Now, one other little thing that I've added as well since the last video is a Cauterize tracker. Now, it tells you, you get an icon, I'll show you, it's probably easier. You get an icon pop up in the middle of your screen to tell you that you've received the Cauterize debuff, and you can run and hoon around, and that disappears when it ends. You've also got a debuff tracker which tracks the debuff of the Cauterize. I know I've got it up here, but I put it in the HUD as well just to make it a bit easier. So obviously when that bar fills up, you're available to kill yourself again. The ring and Sandman's pouch icons I've just left here on the side. They're a little bit annoying. I don't really like them there, but they're going to be obsolete in Legion, so they're going to disappear. I mean, you can see there that they're sort of just not really part of the UI. I've just stuck them on the side because they're related to combustion. And that's pretty much it. That's all the changes. That's the Fire Weakauras pretty much completed now. So I hope if you already have the old ones, you'll need to like delete the whole group and re-import the new ones, which I'm going to update on Wego. And I hope that you find them helpful. Thank you.